Did you ever think you'd see the day when the Toyota HiLux was an EV, battery powered? Well, you'd better believe it, because the HiLux BEV is now here, humming its way into your hearts with 2 electric motors and a battery that will get you from A to B, hopefully in smooth and quiet fashion that's nothing like a diesel. Are you ready to join the EV brigade? Let's come and see. You'll need to stump up an extra $17,000 over the equivalent diesel model to get behind the wheel of the HiLux EV, starting from $74,990 plus on-road costs for the entry-level SR dual cab chassis. The SR comes with a pickup body for an extra $1,500, while the flagship SR5 pickup is priced at $82,990 plus on-roads. For that, you'll get lots of equipment, but there are compromises in terms of towing capacity, payload, 4x4 off-road capability, and more. This is still very much a member of the radical-looking new HiLux range, but you can tell it's something different with its closed-off grille and the aerodynamic design of its 17-inch alloy wheels. Apart from that, there's some telltale badging and a big flap near the front where all the action happens, where it comes to keeping this electric ute on the road. The HiLux EV has a 59.2 kilowatt-hour battery housed within the ladder frame chassis that offers a driving range of 315 kilometres on the more lenient NEDC cycle for the pickup body styles. The SR cab chassis is lower at 245 kilometres, and in all cases we'd suggest you can wipe at least 20% off that for real-world driving. It's not great when we're used to a diesel HiLux giving us 800 kilometres or more on a full tank of fuel, and underscores the point that this is really a ute designed for jobs close to home. The battery can handle DC charging up to 150 kilowatts, needing only half an hour to replenish from 10 to 80%. While a full recharge from empty on 10 kilowatt AC 3-phase charging needs about 6.5 hours. Inside, the EV model grades are on par with their diesel counterparts in the new generation HiLux, with this 12.3-inch touchscreen the centre point of the dash. And there's a unique instrument cluster with extra info for the EV driving. There's plenty of switchgear, and to that point, a fairly regular shifter. But where there's normally a nice little button here for shifting between 4x2, 4x4 and low range, there's just a cubby hole. And there's a blank button here where there's normally a switch for the rear diff lock. The HiLux EV has a permanent all-wheel drive system with 2 electric motors that switch drive torque between the front and rear axles. The total power output is 144 kilowatts, while torque is 206 newton meters at the front motor and 269 newton meters at the rear. For off-roading, the driver is provided with Toyota's multi-terrain select traction control system, which has 6 different drive modes. And for heavy-duty work, there's still a solid rear axle but a new Dion suspension design with leaf springs that can accommodate all the EV components. There's a full-size spare wheel, which isn't normally a given on EVs, but payload does take a hit, down to 715 to 725 kilograms on the tray-back models, compared to around a tonne for the dual-cab diesel. Look, Toyota isn't saying that diesel is dead. It's planning to sell 50,000 diesel HiLuxes this year and just 500 of these EVs. It's aiming at mining companies and businesses that want to be seen to be green. But it also says that it's getting plenty of interest from mum and dad buyers. It comes with compromises, but it's also a sign of the times, whether you like it or not.
If you're looking for your next car, you can research and compare running costs, features and specs, and view loan options at RACV CarMatch.